Bitcoin is right now breaking above 50,000 US dollars. We have just got a new report that yes, indeed, institutions are buying up Bitcoin right now. And because of this, Bitcoin is basically pumping so much towards the upside. But at the same time, we are creating some very bearish signals right now in the market. So guys, do not get fooled. I am going to be explaining exactly what this means for the Bitcoin price. So make sure to push up that like button. Let's see if we can once again smash it back above the 120 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's first of all have a look into what's that imminent short term. And yes guys, basically exactly at the moment where the stock market was opening, so also at the exact moment where the ETFs went live and trading, well, that was basically the exact moment where we got this huge Bitcoin push towards the upside. So well, it is very clear, it is very evident that yes, Bitcoin is right now being pumped towards the upside because of these institutions which are buying Bitcoin. Yesterday we saw a net inflow of almost 500 million US dollars into the spot Bitcoin ETFs, and these are all pretty much spot buys, which we can also be seeing in the Bitcoin funding rates, which are still pretty low. The Bitcoin price is not being pushed up because of leverage positions. No, it is being pushed up because of spot buys. And this is already going to be the first observation I want to be making in this video, because it doesn't really matter what the charts are telling us right now. If there is just going to be buying going on because institutions show real demand towards buying Bitcoin, well, if Bitcoin is going to be getting bought up, that is just going to be pushing up the Bitcoin price even higher. No matter what indicator, what resistance level is going to be telling you, we might be getting a rejection. Okay, with that being said, we have been having a look into the Bitcoin funding rates for this entire pump towards the upside, and I've basically been saying that the Bitcoin funding rates remain to be very, very low, and this is still looking very bullish. And because of this, we could be pumping even higher and even higher. And also because of this, I remain to be bullish throughout this whole pump towards the upside. Okay, I've been telling you many times, I am not going to be shorting the Bitcoin price because the Bitcoin funding rates are still looking very bullish and because there is a real demand for buying up Bitcoin. So with that said, yes, there is a lot of Bitcoin liquidity actually piling up towards the downside. This is the case because Bitcoin is just taking out all of the liquidity towards the upside. We can clearly be seeing that whenever some liquidity starts to pile up on the top side, well, immediately Bitcoin starts to take out that liquidity, but it doesn't do the same thing for the downside liquidity. We are clearly trading in this uptrend and short positions are basically just getting wrecked. Okay, now eventually, I do think we are going to be taking out all our liquidity towards the downside. We are all going to be wiping it out. We do have a pretty good chance of doing it right now because we are creating a double bearish divergence on that 4-hourly time frame on the Bitcoin price. At the same time, we are hitting major levels of resistance, and also on that weekly time frame, we are actually still trading at our golden pocket Fibonacci level of resistance, our 0.65 level. And well, this level is going to be a huge level to be breaking back above. Okay, so technically, having a look into the technical charts, it is actually looking like, yes, we could actually be seeing some kind of a dump, some kind of a correction towards the downside. But also just do keep in mind that whenever there is going to be more buying going on today with the institutions buying up Bitcoin, well, they don't really care about these technicals. They are not going to be having a look into all of these chart patterns. So yeah, if the trend remains with institutions buying up more Bitcoin, we are just going to be blasting through all of these indicators and pumping even higher. Now, before talking about the longer term, because could we still be getting a rejection, or are we really about to enter our massive bull run? Well, before talking about that, guys, if you are as well going to be interested in trading, well, make sure to check out that second link in the description, because you can right now be claiming a $220 US bonus by only depositing $100. So this is absolutely insane. This offer is only available if you do use that link down below. And on top of that, for my next Bitcoin trade, I will also be launching copy trading. So you can be searching me over on DEEPCOIN, over on copy trading, and you can be following me for my next Bitcoin trade. Now, I will only be taking the trades with the least amount of risks. So in the meantime, while I'm going to be searching for this next Bitcoin trade, you can be following all of these other copy traders, because guys, the best copy traders are on DEEPCOIN. So to answer the question, are we now finally about to enter our biggest bull market ever, or can we still be seeing some kind of a correction? Well, in my opinion, it is all going to be depending on our weekly close. Because if we are going to be closing a weekly candle above this level of resistance, above this level of resistance over here, and also above the Fibonacci golden pocket of resistance, well, if we are going to be closing a weekly candle above these levels, well, then in my opinion, we are going to be confirming our massive breakout towards the upside. But until then, I'm still going to be remaining a little bit more cautious. The scenario that we are still going to be getting a rejection before our Bitcoin halving is definitely still on the table. But also, I've been saying it many times, do also be prepared for the scenario that we are going to be entering our massive bull run right now. But with that being said, make sure to be following me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.